All right, hello. So my name is Kyle Flynn. I am one of the owners of BC Site Design. I'm just going to take you guys through a basic walkthrough of our new CRM system. So our customer relationship management system. Okay, so I'll show it to you from 2 points. The point will be first from our admin backend, just to kind of give you guys a brief glimpse of what's going on in the backend so you know what your customers are seeing. I think it's always good to have that knowledge. And then I'll take you through where I actually have my own gym on this same CRM through BC Site Design. So I'll kind of show you what it all looks like actually in action. So hopefully it helps you see everything. So from the admin side, so the main thing I want to show you guys is these workflows. So we changed out your forms and stuff on your website. So when people now click to your website, they'll have the same forms that they generally see. They'll have the general contact form, which is the longer form, have the pricing quote form, and then we'll have a new form for a chat bot. And I'll get to that more in a second. So the automations are fairly simple, and that we didn't want to do too much and make things more complicated than they needed to be. We want all these automations just to be the single first touch to your client and then a notification to you on multiple different channels so that you can hopefully follow up with them as fast as possible. So here I kind of show you. And right, this whole workflow starts when someone submits their information on your website. They will receive a text that says, hey there, this is an automated message to let you know we've received your response from the contact form on our website. We'll get back to you shortly. All right. And then they get tagged. Don't worry about that. You get notified. You get an email notification and you get a text notification. All right. And then they get added to your pipeline, which don't worry about that. I will go over more later. All right. So again, like I said, it's just a very easy text message. They get a notification saying that we got your message. You get several notifications letting you know to follow up as soon as possible. Pretty much the same thing for the pricing quote form, right? They get they submit their stuff, their pricing quote. You can assign to a specific user. So if you have multiple technicians that you're working with, you can assign them to multiple different people. You get notified through the app, through the email, and through text. They get tagged, don't worry about that. And then about 3 minutes later, after they submit their information, they'll get a text to their phone. So this is going to your client. And it'll say, hey, that whatever their first name is, this is your name, right? This is Kyle over at BC Site Design. I see you were just looking on our site for some pricing. I would love to be happy to help you get started on a project. So that's the first text. About a minute later, just to kind of make it look more human-like, they get a second text. All right. And say, our pricing really varies depending on what sort of project you're looking to have completed. Please send over the main project details, the timeline in which you need the project completed, and your availability. So one of our technicians can come out to you to provide you with a no obligation quote. All right. And then that's essentially it. I added a little bit here. If they don't respond to that message in 12 hours, you'll get another notification saying, hey, this person hasn't responded in 12 hours. You haven't heard back from them, recommend reaching out and give them a quick call, right? So just a kind of reminder. So if you get a good amount of leads, then at least you'll get a notification if they are not responding to you, just so no one slips through the cracks. All right. And then pretty much the same thing for the website chatbot. If someone uses the chatbot on your website, you get notified, and then they get tagged as a lead. Pretty straightforward, right? Okay, so that's the back end of everything. I don't think there's anything else you really need to know. I'll show you everything else on the front end. All right, so that's what's going on in the back end of your website. When someone submits their information, if there's anything like that, that's what's happening. So from there, what you'll see is, well, when you first need to sign into your app, so you will get login information that is specific to you. They'll always ask you for a code. So you can send it to your email or to your phone. Send the code. As you can see, I've done this a few times today. Confirm code. All right, so this is what you will see on your on your actual login when you log in. So two main tabs, you'll probably 2 to 3 main tabs you'll want to kind of use. First one would be your conversations. So this, I'll kind of click to all because they've all been read. This is where all your, okay, so actually 1 second. We will hook up your Google business profile. We'll hook up your Facebook and Instagram for DMs, and we'll also hook up your website. That'll all be done for you, so you don't need to worry about that. But so you know, all those conversations come right into this conversations tab. All right, so I kind of did everything on my own. I filled out forms, right? Let's see, all the way to the top, right? And I got the automated text back. Okay, and then I went into the pipeline. I messaged Revival, which is my gym, on Google Maps, right? Hey, when's your class time? It has an automated message set up that will get set up for you. And then, right, you get notified as well. I reached out on Instagram and I reached out on Facebook, right? And the cool part about it is, pull up my old, right? So the cool part about it is when you can see that, right? I messaged the gym, right? Said get started, and then I messaged through the app, howdy. I don't know if you can read that, might be backwards, but whatever you send through the app gets sent on that specific platform. So even though I'm responding on here, it's going to go through as a Facebook message. When I respond on here, it's going to go through as an Instagram DM, right? If I respond on the Google Business, that message goes through on Google Business. All right, which is really nice to have all your conversations on one platform. And this will all go through an app as well that you can put on your phone, which I'll get to in a second. So again, then what you'll see is this opportunities tab. So pretty much when people fill out the information, they get put into this info submitted, and then you can move clients through your pipeline. I have client contacted. So once you contact them, move them here. If they set an appointment for you to go through a quote or to have you check out a project, you can move them here. And if you go through the appointment and they said they'll get back to you or you're waiting a reply, you can move them there. And then finally, you can move them to lost if you don't get the project. You can move them to abandoned if you reached out, for months and haven't heard anything back, or you can move them to one. Nothing really happens when you move them to lost or abandoned, except that they'll get taken out of your further future contact list. If you move them to one, they will get automatically sent a text that we will set up for you that asks them to leave a review. All right, this is mine for my gym. I could even add a photo there if I wanted. I'm not going to do that, but this comes straight to the person after I mark them as one or they become a new member. It says, hey, we hope you enjoyed your experience. Whether you're out of town or a new member, love to get your feedback. Click the link to leave us a review, and that link goes right to the Google Business profile. You can set it up to go to Google Business or to Facebook. I would recommend just doing Google Business. Facebook reviews don't mean a whole heck of a lot for rankings. All right, and we could do the same for email, but for now, I'm just going to keep it text message based there. Okay, so this is another way. This is another cool feature in that we are automating your reputation management or helping you get more reviews. All right, so that's the basics of everything. We actually have one last automation. Let me find where that's at. I think it's here. Business profile. All right, and then finally we have our missed call text back feature. Okay, so when someone calls my gym with the number that's on our Google Business profile and I don't answer or I send it to voice message, all right, they will get an immediate text back, or actually it's probably like on a 2 or 3 minute delay, saying, hey, hi, this is Revival Fitness, or you can put your name there. I saw that we just missed your call. How can I help? Right, so now this will make it so that you never miss a call for a potential customer, right? Even if you miss it or send it to voicemail, they get a text back. And then if they if they respond to you, they'll get moved to this to this conversations tab as well. And then you can pick up a conversation, have a text message conversation, or call them, or whatever you want to do. All right, so it's pretty powerful, right? We're automating your reviews. We're putting everything into one platform for Facebook, Google, Instagram, and your general text messages and your Facebook chat or your website chat widget. And then we are also hooking you up with the missed call text back feature so that your phone will never go unanswered. All right. There's definitely more powerful things we can do. There's a couple other advanced things with reputation management and this missed call text back feature that is available to our Growth Plus clients. So that's something that you're looking to inquire about. Feel free to let us know. But this will be our base setup for all of our members, for everyone that has a website through BC Site Design. So hope that helped cleared up any information or any questions. If you have more questions, please reach out. I know this can feel like a lot, but we've tried to make it and set up in such a way that it will just make your business run smoother. And we're not trying to fully automate everything, because in our experience, that's just becomes way too clunky. People just get random automated messages when you're talking to them on another, on their phone already. So it just kind of looks very unpersonable. So I think we put enough in here that will get you the first piece of contact with all your clients, which is great, but won't look too fake or impersonable. So again, if you have any questions, let us know, and we look forward to keep serving you guys in the future.